G'day VanFam.
It's Brett and Mel here from Sveto's Trippin', and in this video we're sharing our last week on the Ningaloo. Now, if you didn't know, trying to get a camp on the Ningaloo is extremely difficult.
It's redonkulous.
It's very redonkulous. So what we were doing is we kind of planned to come back up to the Ningaloo for a second time, and we figured out the dates we would come. We were getting up at midnight, 180 days in advance to try and make a booking. Yep. And even doing that, we weren't able to find camps in the way that we would like them. We could find camps for 2 or 3 days, but not even in the best sites. But what we like to do is we like to find camps and sit for a week. It just suits our lifestyle so much better.
It does.
So after 2 weeks of doing this, we ended up saying, you know what, stuff it, stuff WA, I'm just going to leave.
We're just going to leave. We're very tired after those 2 weeks, after getting up every night at midnight.
And being disappointed.
Yeah.
So we were going to leave, but then life happens.
Tornadoes.
Things
like
happen, plans change. We ended up being gifted a few camps up here on the Ningaloo, which is why we ended up coming up. But after that, we had no more bookings, but we were all the way up here anyway, so we wanted to stay for another week. And something that we've learned while we're up here is...
just talking to the camp hosts and things like that, like they were very informative and willing to share some information with us. So basically they told us that what they do is they run around to every site at the camp where they're the camp host. They then ring back to headquarters and let them know who hasn't turned up at the info center, I think it is. The info center will then ring those people who have the bookings, try and get in contact with them and see if they're cancelling the booking or not.
Or force them to cancel the booking if they're not coming.
They're not coming.
So camps will open up on the day or one day ahead of time. So what we've been doing is getting online at about 10:30, checking for bookings and just taking whatever we can get.
Pretty much.
In the end, we've ended up finding 3 different camps down on the Ningaloo, and we did one little free camp that we'll explain in the video as well, and spent 1 more week here on the Ningaloo. Now, camping on the Ningaloo is really good. We had an amazing time. We had some amazing experiences, but the realities of trying to camp on the Ningaloo is that it can be really difficult. However, it's saying that when we left Windarabandi, the camp host told us that the people moving into our camp had it booked for 28 days straight. So I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of trick that we don't know of.
Maybe it's only for WA residents. I don't know. Maybe you got to be a member of the RAC or something. Who knows? But I've never seen any available.
If you do know the secret, feel free to leave it in the comments below to help other people out.
Help other people out.
But without further ado, we're going to share this week's video, and it's 4 short stories sharing the 4 different camps that we've been to and our explore days from those camps. So we hope you enjoy what we've created, guys.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away all sorrow. And the old ways get washed out.
How's breakfast?
Delicious. Good.
Did you rather have pancakes?
Yes.
Good morning, VanFam from Mesa Campground. This is the closest campground. Mel's not dressed as usual. Would you mind getting dressed, please?
Sure.
Much better. Thanks for getting dressed, my darling.
No worries. So we're at Mesa. We managed to score 2 nights here on a cancellation. We've been checking the website every day trying to find other camps. So
2 is the best we can come up with so far. So yeah, we don't have any work or school to do today, so we're going to go out and have an explore day and find some fun things to do that are close by to this camp.
Narrow streets and dusty roads I've lingered on for far too many years. I've wandered down the city taking pity on myself through my fears. All this place ever gave me was a boot upon my face when I was down. clarity, I'll take my first step to where I'm bound. And like an
To start off our explore day today, we're going to go to what we found last time we were here in the Ningaloo, which is a big sand dune. It's a bit chilly and a little bit unpleasant today, so we thought we'd start off with a bit of dry activities before we went snorkeling. Did you just wang your head, sweetheart?
I just wanged her in the head.
Mum just wanged her head. You might have noticed in the footage, we're traveling with another family. I'd like to introduce Elliot, Evie, Beck, and Malcolm.
Malcolm the Falcon.
Say it again, mate.
Malcolm the Falcon.
These guys camp next to us at Windarabandi. They happen to be subscribers. We've become fast friends, so you'll see them in the footage today as we explore around together. Hey boys, what are we going to be doing?
Tobogganing!
Sand tobogganing?
Yeah!
Can't enough tell they're excited.
We've made it to the top of the dune. Not sure if this is going to pan out for the kids yet though. How'd you enjoy your dune climb, Mum? Mums.
Got our exercise today.
You like the way the mums have fallen right up the back?
Oh, we were chatting.
Dads are in the middle and the kids are like... Kids have got way more energy than everyone and they're way up the front. I really hope this is going to work, because if it doesn't, the kids are going to be a bit disappointed at me.
So what we're attempting to do now is the boys are going to go down the dune and all three girls are going to run down together, and I'm just going to film.
Are you running down too?
No, there's three other girls.
Oh, those three girls.
Yeah. I'm going to... I'm just going to film because I think I might break something if I try.
You ready? Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Go, Owen!
like an animal, we were soaring through the air.
Well, that was less painful than I expected.
Take me out to roam the world again. Take me out to roam the world. Take me out to roam the world again. Take me out.
Hey, high five! Go! And now for the moment the dads have been waiting for. The mums are having a crack. Alright, mums. Go, 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 mums, go! Go, go! Go, more! Oh, that was worth every penny. Well, after a ton of fun sandboarding, the next activity on the agenda had to be a swim, because we had sand in places that even Google Maps would struggle to find. So we headed out to a snorkel spot just 6 kilometers from our camp at Mesa. This spot is called Lakeside Snorkeling Area. This is one of the more advanced snorkeling locations, so while Mel stayed back to keep an eye on the less confident swimmers, Kaylee, Beck, Malcolm and I headed out to see what we could see. The Ningaloo Reef is exceptionally close to the mainland, and it's one of the few places in the world where you can snorkel the reef straight from the beach. The reef is home to over 500 species of fish and 300 species of coral. The reef starts near Quobba at the southern end and finishes near Exmouth at the northern end, and stretches over 260 kilometers, making it one of the largest fringing reefs in the world, and it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Area in 2011. Lakeside would have to be my favourite shore-based snorkeling spot in the Cape Range National Park, but unfortunately on this day, the conditions weren't ideal. It was windy and rough, and that impacted our visibility. Though, that being said, as you can see, in just a short snorkel, we had an incredible experience. It makes you wonder what it would look like on a good day. Well, after an awesome day exploring, we had planned to do a combined dinner over at Malcolm and Beck's van. But, like a complete amateur, I forgot to turn on the microphone. Again. But basically, my job was to show our new friends how good our pork crackle could be, and Beck was going to take care of the veggies. While the roast and the veggies were cooking, the kids played, and we enjoyed a cheese platter and watched another West Australian sunset. And what do you know, I finally realised the errors of my ways and turned the microphone back on.
Wow!
This is the juggle in the caravan, mate.
Nobody said cooking in the caravan was easy. Oh my god. So it turns out we made an epic fail and didn't have our microphones on, so all of the A-roll was recorded for our lovely roast pork dinner. Everyone has a massive feed of pork and vegetables, and we've all got crackle, and I think we're all about to have a bite and see how it tastes. Ready for that crackle crunch?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, crackle crunch.
So good. I love it. Weber's for the win.
Crackle winner. Weber's are definitely better than Ziggy's. Right, guys, we'll see you at the next camp. Good night. This is the Termite Mounds rest area. At 60 k's out of Exmouth, it's the closest legal free camp you can find near the Cape Range National Park. From our camp at Mesa, it was about 120 k's to get out here, so it's definitely a bit of a last resort. We had 2 nights that we weren't able to find a camp, so this is where we ended up. It's barren and desolate, with no signs of human occupation for as far as the eye can see. It was also surprisingly quiet considering how close we were to the main road into Exmouth. We used our time out here to rest, recharge, and take care of a few jobs.
Well, this could either go really good or really bad. I've got new clippers and I don't know what I'm doing. Time to step into the hot seat.
Gasp.
Not too bad.
Happy with that? So another of the jobs that we've got to do whilst we're here having our admin day is to do the giveaway for
Giveaway for the print.
Carragini Bush Colours.
Beautiful. Love it.
I'm excited to do this one actually. We've got a little spinning wheel to do it, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah,
So we're growing up. So many people entered, it was quite surprising to be perfectly honest.
We couldn't do the paper trick. It was just too many to write down.
Too many names to go into a hat.
Yeah.
So we're progressing
We're
to
progressing. We're using
digital
digital
technologies.
technology.
So, how does it feel to have a giant truck roll up next to camp with a big sign on it that says explosives?
Yeah, well, I almost forgot where we were for a little while because like no one was pulling up or anything. It's been so quiet, but then the truck rolled in and it's quite loud, and then you see it and you're like, oh, maybe not great.
This just feels like, pretty sure this is how the horror movies start. Maybe it's time to move. All right, guys. Well, we've had a reasonable. I can't speak. We've had a reasonable. Well, guys, we've had a reasonably productive day. We got quite a bit done. We got some camps booked. Is that a nice feeling?
No, I don't. I
No.
liked how we didn't have to, but now we kind of have to because we're traveling in season. So I don't know if traveling in season is good or bad.
In this particular video, we're having to move camps every 2 days, including driving 120 kilometres out of town just to find somewhere to stay.
'Cause
So
there's
from my point of view, having a few...
Nowhere in town. There's probably a bunch of campers here we've talked to and they can't find anywhere to camp in Exmouth. So we're not the only people.
But there is this last resort that we're working with. However, I would like to stay somewhere for a week and relax, and we have a couple bookings to do just that. So I'm very happy about that. Mel got some school done with the kids. I got some editing done. We got a few of our other admin jobs done.
We did
But
some
tonight-
relaxing too.
Yeah, we did. We did a bit of relaxing. It's really quiet out here. I was quite surprised. I was expecting it to be really noisy, but it was quite relaxed and hardly anyone came in.
The kids made a bunch of paper planes we're going to test out the next few days, so that will be exciting.
So all in all, not a bad little rest day, but it is time for a little episode of Cooking with Brett. So we're going to be making some zhuzhed up Big Mac wraps this week. Alright guys, so the other week we shared with you our first attempt at a Big Mac wrap. Now I have zhuzhed up the recipe just a little bit, would you agree, darling?
I would agree.
And we're going to share that with you now. So you just saw me shaping out one of the bits of mince before. What I'm trying to do is kind of trying to make it like a pizza shape, because that's going to take up 1/4 of the wrap. So our first job is, if you come in here you can see we're cooking our first one. I'm going to cook all the meat up and then I will show you what we do to the wraps to finish these off. And I'll tell you what guys, this is like 3 times better than that first Big Mac wrap recipe that I shared with you. One of the key ingredients to my zhuzhed up Big Mac wraps are these larger wraps. We usually go for the smaller wraps from Aldi because we don't need such a large wrap, but for your zhuzhed up Big Mac wrap, you're going to be looking for one of these larger wraps. Your one has a little extra zhuzh. It's got some tomato on it. I know you like tomato.
Yes.
Girls, would you like to taste test the new and improved Big Mac wraps?
I feel like this is already easier to hold.
It's not falling apart.
Ready?
Synchronized Big Mac wrap eating. What's the verdict, ladies?
Delicious.
Much better.
They can't even stop to talk to the camera. That's how good it is.
Easy to hold, much tastier.
Alright guys, mine's still cooking. I'll get mine shortly. We're going to wish you guys a good night and we'll see you at our new camp tomorrow. And what are we going to say about it?
It's not the best camp. I don't know if you're going to like it, but it is what it is.
It'll be what it'll be. We'll see you at our new camp. Good night. Morning, sweetie. I'm going to go down to the beach for a fish. Would you like to come?
No, it's too cold out there.
Yeah, bud, you can come.
Yay!
What are you going to do instead?
I'm gonna do some drawing.
Stay in bed and do some drawing.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see you when we get back.
Look at that.
sweetie.
Hello, Daddy. How was fishing?
Really good. Owen caught 20 fish.
Of course he did. How many did you catch?
No, we didn't catch any fish. It was nice to go for a walk. I see Mum's still sleeping away over there. Are you awake over there, Mum? Yeah. Alright, Kaylee, can you get yourself dressed, please? Because I'm going to make us pancakes because we've got an explore day.
Yum!
Yay!
That was easy. Pancake time.
Nothing like a morning hug.
Nothing like a morning. It's weird because she's so tall now. It feels like I'm hugging you, except thinner.
Thanks.
I love you too.
I'm gonna help by setting the table.
Can we get one of the blue metal plates out, please, Owen? Can you get one of the blue metal plates? The cooked ones are going to go. What else do we need for pancakes, kids?
A shaker. Shaker.
What's a shaker?
So you shake the pancake mix.
No. What do you need to eat the pancakes? What do you like to eat your pancakes with?
Oh, I know. Butter. And maple syrup.
Spray a bit of the spray into this pan.
Okay.
Yep, spray that in there. Yep, and now you're going to open pancake mix.
Yeah.
Pour it into a nice pancake size.
Pancake size. Big pancake.
I'll do.
Big pancake.
You never go up flipping it.
Sure. I think it's gonna get destroyed, but anyway.
Alright, first attempt at flipping a pancake.
You're going underneath spatula. Only halfway. No.
What can I say? That was to be expected, wasn't it?
Oh well, pancake.
I'll fix it.
The great pancake failure.
You want to see how I do it, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I did it like Kaylee.
Pile of yummy pancakes. I'm going to enjoy eating these. So yummy. Those pancakes were delicious. I guess it's time to go exploring. What are we doing today, Dad?
Well, it's still damn cold, so we're not going snorkeling. So I thought we might go for a hike. We're going to go and check out the Mandu trailhead. Now, I was actually talking to Mum. It's been about 6 months since we've been for a hike, and the last hike that we did was Bluff Knoll. So fingers crossed these are a little bit easier because we might be a little bit rusty.
I feel like my earlobes are vibrating. It's so bumpy. Well, we're here. Guess it's time for another hiking montage.
I've never been known for my cautious side. You should know that I'm well aware. I don't want anything left untried. Will you come with me, mon cher? So let us just do my love and not stop thinking of this over. So let us just do my love and see What shall we call us? Hobos per se. We'll find that out on the way. So let us just do, my love, and not stop thinking of this over. Let us just do, my love, and see where this road will take us now.
Alright, last one coming up, we're on there.
Well, the walk was really fun, and especially seeing that rock wallaby. We also played I Spy and Pretend Superpowers the whole way through, so that was also fun. What's next, Dad?
Well, it's just about 12 o'clock, so probably some lunch. And it's supposed to be high tide at 12:30, so we're going to see if we can snorkel the oyster stacks, although it's really windy and not really warm, so I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to do that.
That's an interesting way to carry lunch. Looks like we're gonna have lunch and then go swimming at the oyster stacks. Today we're snorkeling at the oyster stacks on Ningaloo Reef. This was my favourite place to snorkel in the Ningaloo, but you can only snorkel it on high tides during the spring tides. Luckily for us, we were in the spring tides and it was high tide in the middle of the day, when it's a bit warmer. As soon as I jumped in, it was like entering a whole new world. The water was super clear and I could see so many colourful fish. I've been practicing my diving and I think I'm getting better at it. It is so cool to be able to go down to the bottom and look under the corals. That's where you get to see the coolest things. The best part of the snorkel was that I got to swim right above a big friendly turtle. He was just chilling, not in a rush at all. It was like he was showing us his home. We swam around with him for a good 15 minutes. It was great. That was amazing. Yeah. I am so cold though. Like frozen. So we're going down to the beach to watch the sunset. Where are we, Dad?
We're staying at Bungarra. It's a little campground out the back of Osprey Bay.
It's surrounded by lovely grass and sand dunes. There's
We're,
only 5 sites.
Yeah, it's really quiet, which is really good, but we're calling it Osprey Bay's butthole because it's out the back of Osprey Bay.
So it's not the greatest camp, but you do have access to a beach, which nobody goes to, so that's where we're heading.
And that's where we're off now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a bad camp. It's
not a
fine.
bad camp, it's fine. It's just not many people book here, I guess, because it's not great views.
We're going to go down, watch the sunset, let on, cast the fishing rod for a while, and
have a relax.
have the end of the day.
Well, he's knocked over his wine, but he's got a fish on.
So go ahead and leave it. I don't know what's on your mind.
Probably a shark. I didn't have high hopes, but now I'm wishing I brought more tackle down. Hey Monkey, you want to tell everyone what you're up to?
Yep, me and Owen have been playing over in the rocks while Mum and Dad have been watching the sunset.
Here on the Ningaloo.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do this afternoon? Watch a movie and chillax?
Yep, chillax.
I guess that's going to be it for this camp. Can you wrap up this camp?
Yep, thanks for watching and see you at the next camp.
You'll be on your way, like dancing on a wire. Oh, how I try to make you stay. won't you stay? Won't you stay?
Well, good morning, guys.
Good
From
morning.
our final camp that we're sharing in the Ningaloo Shuffle. We're currently camped at Yardie Creek Campground.
Yep.
It's a little campground, a little bit squeezy, but we do have a really cool walkway
You're
that
really
leads...
close to your neighbours.
The neighbours are quite close, but we've got a really cool walkway that leads down to the beach. But this morning we've woken up with a little adventurous spirit. We've decided we're going to go for an explore up Yardie Creek. Now it says on the sign, no motorised vessels, and we've rung Parks and Wildlife to confirm that we're allowed to go for a trip up there. We weren't allowed to take our little electric motor up, unfortunately.
Just ignore the tool boats who use
Tool boats are allowed to use,
petrol motors.
petrol motors, but anyway, rules is rules, Macca,
Rules
and we've
rules.
got to follow them. So we might be doing circles. We're not entirely sure how this is going to work, but we're going to try and go for a paddle up Yardie Creek this morning
Using oars.
and see how we go. Have a bit of explore. You kids are pretty excited to do this, aren't you?
I'm gonna paddle. Can't wait. Yeah.
So let's go get it and have a bit of an explore.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
It's definitely going to be gently, isn't it?
Definitely gently.
We're going to get a workout. We're moving. We're going to explore and get to listen to the gentle sounds of the oars lapping in the water
So
as we passed.
now use that oar so that you continue to
The
go
problem with
straight.
this is I'm pointing backwards. It's a good experience to see what would happen if we actually did lose our motor out there, how fast we could move. But we would have a motor in to work as a rudder, which would keep us going straight.
Well, no motorised, you can't have any type of motor on your boat.
Except for these guys, they're allowed to have a motor.
I got two motors. Electric and a diesel one.
No.
No?
Can you not talk about motors, Mel? There's two petrols. The second one would be a backup. They obviously have a backup because they're running a tour or something. If something goes wrong with one.
We need to move further that way.
I'm getting lots of advice from the peanut gallery. What am I going to crash into? I'm actually trying to get over to the side over there where it's a bit calmer and closer to the mangroves. I'm actually going over there on purpose, Kaylee.
Oh, you know that.
What a leisurely way to travel. This is nice.
Yeah, you're going to have a go soon, Mum.
Am I? Okay.
First little bit of excitement for our little paddle. We have found a roost of bats.
Never seen bats in mangroves before.
And you all see the bats, kids?
Yeah.
What sort of bats do you think they are?
Then they don't look like flying fox. They're not as
Are they macro or micro bats?
they're not that small, so I don't think they're micro.
Alright, so we've done a bit of a tag team. Mum's going to have a crack at rowing. How's it feel?
Well, I didn't row us in a circle, so that's a good.
You did start off going the wrong direction.
Half circle.
It's a learning curve. It's not too bad actually.
We're going alright. And as we've just discovered, when we stop rowing, we start going back towards where we're going to
Yeah,
finish
we're
anyway.
just going to have
So
a leisurely.
if we
stroll
run
back.
out of energy, there's no drum, we'll just float back down to the end. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, Mel, it's paddling time. Okay, we've just had our first wallaby sighting. Sitting up on the edge. Mum's trying to get us closer for a look, but she's trying to make us do circles instead.
It's fun.
We spotted an entire family of the rock wallabies. There's like a mum, a dad, and a little baby one. It's so cool.
And they're like, they're traveling really long.
Yeah.
Probably for balance. I dare say they're a little bit more agile than you are, my dear.
I'd give you a gesture, but this is a
Be
family
busy
channel.
rowing.
Busy
What a
rowing.
shame. Getting to see the black-footed rock wallabies is the real highlight and the reason we went the extra mile to explore up Yardie Creek. The wallabies are considered vulnerable due to threats such as habitat destruction and predation by introduced species, so it was awesome to see such a healthy population of them resting and relaxing on the steep ledges and cliffs up the creek. Please forgive me for the shaky videography. We were zoomed in to 200mm without a tripod and on a wobbly inflatable driven by a crazy mum. So it was a bit of a challenge to get some nice footage to share with you guys. Everyone's going to have a bit of a stiff neck from all the craning up to look at all the wildlife, eh?
Oh, yeah.
How are we enjoying our trip up Yardie Creek, everyone?
Pretty cool.
There's so many different types of wildlife. There are like egrets and corellas and rock wallabies and then ospreys and then there's grey herons too. There are so many wildlife to look at.
So the verdict is this was very much worth it and we're all thoroughly enjoying it. It's beautiful up in here and peaceful and human free.
And
Wait, that's three rock
we only
wallabies.
nearly run into stuff when Mel's
You've just spotted some more rock wallabies. We've honestly lost count of how many rock wallabies. These ones are right up the top there. You might be able to see their silhouette.
Sit down, please. You make it harder to row when you stand up, dude.
Maybe you can see them up there. How are you going rowing, Mum? Did you want to break? Do you want me to have a turn? Or let's let Kaylee have a turn.
Yeah.
Go on, Kaylee, have a go.
Be careful. There's
Hang on, let me just get around the rock.
Before Mum crashes us into the rocks.
I have to do that one more.
Not as easy as it looks, hey Kaylee.
Nah. It's not as easy as it looks.
No, that's the wrong way. That's gonna take us back downstream. That's the wrong way.
Yeah, let me get us around this corner.
Yeah, you get us around this corner and then I'll take you from there.
Nice try, Kaylee. Nice try. You can just enjoy watching the wildlife and the adults will row, hey?
Maybe.
Well, we appear to have reached
The end of the tour, guys.
The end of Yardie Creek, the end of the tour. This will be our final destination for the evening. If you look to your right, you'll see a grey egret hunting with its family, and in the sky you'll hear the corellas laughing at us for being such crazy yahoos. No guys, what can we say? This was a really fun experience. If you've got a SUP, a kayak or an inflatable without a motor, you should come up and explore up Yardie Creek. There was so much wildlife. This was really cool. Enjoy it, Kaylee?
Yes.
Enjoy it, Mum?
Yeah, it was really good.
Did you enjoy it, Owen?
Yes.
I thought it'd be longer.
Are you gutted? You wanted to row some more, did you?
Well, I just thought it was longer. I don't know. Anyway, it was amazing, honestly. Do it again.
Well, we can.
We have to go back to home.
Victory chips, you reckon, hey Kaylee?
Yeah.
Well, what did we think of that experience, everyone?
Awesome. It was
amazing.
Yeah, I
think-
spotted a humongous stingray which had lots of like grey and sort of blue spots.
I thought that, we'd probably see more than the tour because we got up so early.
Which is very unusual for you, we must add, hey Mel?
I can get up when needed.
Yeah guys, that was a really cool experience. We'd definitely recommend doing that if you can, but to do something like this, it's not without a bit of effort.
It's a bit of a challenge.
We've got to carry the boat across and back to the ocean, then bring the car back down and put the motor back on, deflate the boat because we're not here for very long. So fair amount of effort, but for those who put in the effort, you get the rewards of seeing so much really cool wildlife. Yeah. We're going to go back to camp, we're going to have some lunch, and then it looks like it's going to be a glass off today, so I think we're going to chuck some snorkeling gear in the inflatable and use it one last time and go out over the reef and see what we can find.
The one thing that we got to do that I guess you don't get to do in the tour is sit there and actually just watch the wallabies for like 20 minutes or so and watch the birds. Like
We definitely took our time coming home, didn't we?
It was amazing.
How's that for a dirty lunch, kids? Excited for this?
Yes.
So basically, the IGA had less or more than half price off on their corn chips. So I was like, well, let's have nachos for lunch because that's a nice bargain meal. We're going to chow down on this. I'm pretty sure everyone's very excited for it.
Yeah.
We did motor the boat back from Yardie Creek back to camp, and it's glass out there. So I can't wait to go out there and explore this afternoon because it looks sensational. Well, a whole packet of chips didn't last very long, did it? It's time to go and check out what the Ningaloo's going to share with us for the rest of the afternoon. What do you think you're going to see, kids?
Turtles, fish, and Papa. And then
What do you want to see, Mum?
Whales?
Whales would be insane, but we'd have to go behind the reef for that.
I don't think our little boat can do that.
Our little boat could totally do that, and it's unsinkable, but it's whether or not we've got the willpower to do it. That's a good size shark.
yeah, it's a huge shark. Nice spot on him. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm not going swimming now. I'm not going snorkeling now. It's circling us.
We're circling him.
Are we?
No, he's circling us, you're right.
He's huge.
He's big. Maybe it's that tiger shark that they warn you about. Gosh, he's big, eh?
Maybe we should go away.
He can't get us. Sit down, please, children.
If we fall in, we're shark food.
Yeah, either we're circling him or he's circling us.
I reckon it's circling us.
So the camera really doesn't do it justice. This guy was almost as big as the boat. I would say around 3.5 meters. When I started circling him to get a better look, he started circling us. It was about at this moment the fact that we were in a rubber inflatable started to hit home. So we thought we'd best let him go about his business and hightail it out of there.
Snorkeling now. I'm small enough to fit in
Are you
this
going
mouth.
snorkeling now?
Not here! Alright, so Mum and I were a little bit scared after the shark encounter, so they're going to stay out on the boat for a bit of shark watch, but Kaylee and I are going to go have a look.
Yeah.
See what it looks like underneath the water. Catch you in there, Kaylee.
Okay.
Bye! Bye! Yell out if there's a shark.
Will do.
I'm only just. Yeah.
What a way to finish up our time in the Cape Range National Park. We're about 1.5 km offshore here, and the snorkeling is very different to the shore-based snorkeling that we've been doing. The water clarity was incredible, and although there were fewer fish, the coral formations were next level. The water was a bit deeper here, allowing us to dive down and really get amongst the coral. But, being so far from shore, we did feel a little exposed, especially after our shark encounter on the way out, so it was nice to have Mum on the boat keeping an eye out for us and staying close by. Eventually, Owen worked up the courage to jump in on our second drop, and Kaylee chaperoned him around. I'm really glad he did and he got to experience this because this snorkel was incredible.
How was the snorkeling?
Good.
Very different to everything else we've done.
It was like there wasn't many fish, but like the coral was like very spectacular. So many
The coral was
different colours.
insane. But yeah, as Kaylee said, not as many fish.
But the coral
But
was
really
so
cool.
beautiful.
Just a little bit scary considering the big shark was like 500 meters that way.
But
So we're glad to be
felt
safe back on board.
You guys are super brave.
It felt like the
We
jellyfish were closing in on us though, so we blowing towards them.
I think we
Was
might
that a
head back
smack
home,
of
eh?
jellyfish?
Yeah.
Might head back, eh?
That sounds like a good plan to me. Guys, another sunset on the Ningaloo. The kids are back in the caravan. They're exhausted. I mean, to be honest, we're all exhausted. The Ningaloo shuffle has been an exhausting experience.
It has, like moving every 2 days. It's really nice to go to all these different camps we haven't been to before, and that's really exciting. But then
It's tiresome.
It's tiring.
Yesterday we unpacked and set the boat up. This afternoon we've packed the boat down, put everything away, getting ready to move to another camp. So we actually have a full week's booking after this, so we are going to enjoy.
So exciting.
We're going to enjoy sitting down for a week. This is as far north as we're going. We're going to start heading south, so we'll be south of Coral Bay on next week's adventure, next week's camp.
Yeah.
We do hope you enjoyed what we did. We tried to do things a little bit different this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing.
Felt the creative juices flowing, and we just tried to make something new and exciting. Hope you like Kaylee as well. She's a
Kaylee's
bit
point of
nervous.
view.
Let us know what you think, honestly, because any feedback from her, she would just go nuts for.
Yeah, guys, but with that, I reckon we're going to wrap up this week's video. So thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next adventure, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching, VanFam. If you'd like to help support our channel, you can do so by visiting our website at www.sfedos.com.au and shopping at our online store. If you'd like to watch another video, YouTube thinks you might like this one here.